Come on. You can do it. Breathe. CPR.
That's it.
It's time to harvest some chickens. So this is a 2-day process. Day 1 is prep work. Day 2 is the actual harvesting. So today we're gonna prep. This is gonna be a comprehensive video on our setup, how we do it, why we do it the way we do it, all the way through the butchering to shrink wrapped bags. So one of the first things we have to do is separate the chickens out of their feed area. Anytime you're butchering an animal, if possible, it's better to have them have nothing in their stomach or gullets for 24 hours. 12 hours will work. We're gonna bring one of our chicken tractors over here. Our killing cone is over there. Our scalding tank is over there. And our plucker, which I haven't pulled out yet, is in there. So this is gonna be the main dispatching area. Now when we butcher chickens, we leave them whole. We don't bother with all the cuts and everything else. So let's go get a chicken tractor. So here's our chicken tractor. I accidentally broke the center pole when I pulled it out from underneath the netting. So we're gonna fix that. But you don't have to replace the whole pole. You can put 2 gusset plates on either side. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Things are too expensive for you not to fix them. If you ever have the opportunity, always add wood glue. Always. Sometimes you can't. Just gotta get a quick fix. This bonds the whole thing together. Look at that. Nice and strong. Okay. So we have our chicken tractor over here. This is the holding area. And right there is the killing cones, plucker, and then we will eviscerate and put into the cooler overnight, and then we'll bag them. So this is like a 3-day process. So we're setting up day 1, day 2 will be the actual dispatching and eviscerating, chilling, and then day 3 will be actual packaging. So. No, go this way. Drive into the net.
Lift it up, hurry.
He's starting kicking. Wait, we got one. We got one. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I like that.
All right. Well,
I'll try.
rinse and repeat.
Chicken rodeo.
Chicken rodeo. We're gonna do that like 3 more times, so we're not gonna film all that. We'll see you tomorrow for the less fun part. So today is the day we dispatch the chickens. Our water is up to temperature. We got up about an hour ago, started the fire. Well, we started the fire an hour ago. We've been up longer than that. So we've got our knives here. Fire's nice and hot. Water's nice and hot. So we're gonna set up a table. We're gonna start getting meat ready for the freezer. This is my favorite knife for dispatching. I've discovered it to work the best. You have to put a decent amount of pressure, more than you would think. Those feathers are pretty tough. So we don't decapitate, we do the carotid artery method, which I'm not going to show that part. There's a great Joel Salatin video on that if you want to see it. But another vital piece of equipment is a sharpener. I like this basic draw-through sharpener to keep your blades sharp, because once you go through a couple chicken's feathers, it gets pretty dull. So I put these over by our killing cones. I recommend you have at least 2 buckets. 1 bucket for things you want to keep, gizzards, feet, what have you. 1 for parts you don't want to keep. We're not going to get into all the different uses of the chicken. This is just for the dispatching. One of the things you have to have on the homestead is an expert chicken wrangler.
It's funny, I just leaned in there, grabbed it, and that's it.
The trick to a good scald is agitation. You'll read all kinds of things, 145 degrees, 160 degrees, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, depending on how old they are. Well, if you keep agitating, you'll see that the feathers will start to come out. When they start to come out, your scald is over.
I think that one's like one of the bosses, right?
Maybe.
It was pretty big. Because it's like, you know how...
As big as we're gonna get.
This is the crop. You can see how flat it is. It's one of the reasons why you don't feed them for 12 to 24 hours before you do this. Otherwise it would look like a big cancerous mass. They have a gland right here in their butt. You can attempt, see that yellow? Sometimes you can get them out. Sometimes it's easier just to take the tail off. For what they want. I had some people tell me on the live stream last night they were really looking forward to this video. So the rectal area, you want to cut around. Want to practice CPR with a chicken?
Oh my gosh.
It really does sound like a rubber chicken.
Is he alive?
No.
He's pushing the air out of the lungs.
Petra?
Come on. You can do it. Breathe. CPR.
That's it.
Just push right there.
Kirsten, can you go get us some soap?
It doesn't even have
Oh no,
a
there's
head.
soap right here. Can you help? You haven't washed your hands yet.
It doesn't even have a head.
I think I know what the intro is.
Oh my gosh.
Should I wash my hands?
That's the barred rug. Windbag.
Windbag. These are the ones that were growing first. So kind of circle around right there.
Hands look blue.
Cut right there.
Oh, my hands look like the same color as the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Dad. Remember you said one time there was a guy that had like chicken guts, and then whenever he steps in that area, you hear like chicken?
Mm-hmm. Look at all that fat.
Yeah. I tried to actually be more. Oh man, it's just coming off the bone. Dang it. Just beat it up.
Okay, it's about noon. We started at 7 and we have 21 birds in the fridge. What we like to do is let them rest for 12 to 24 hours after we butchered them. There's a whole bunch of ways you can do that. We use totes. I've seen people use barrels of cold water, coolers, whatever. Those two totes have our 21 birds. Whole birds, not broken down. That's the way we like them. So tomorrow we will show you how we use the heat shrink bags, which are amazing. First, I have to go bury a bucket of guts. And we saved some of the good stuff for the pigs that we are getting later today. So, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's day 3 of our chicken day. We have our water up to temperature. You can be between 180 and 200 degrees for this. We have our totes full of delicious bird. We have our helper.
Stop!
We have our scale. So we're gonna get started packaging this meat. So we found if you take the bird, feed it all the way down into the bottom. If you can get their little legs squished down a bit. You want the bag as tight as you can get it before you even hit the shrink wrap. Okay. And then zip tie it. One of the tricks we've discovered is a set of tongs works really well to push this thing down in there. Now according to this packaging, you put a small hole right there for the air to escape. And this is going to sound ridiculous, but put it feet first down in there because that way the air has a place to go. So let's go ahead and cut the top off of that. Right about there. We don't want to be freezing packaging. And you can cut right there. Make a little 1/2 inch poke right there. And that's where you're going to put your label. Put it in for a count of 5. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. Stop. See how tight that is? Then you just wipe it dry and put your label on it. Rinse and repeat 21 times. We'll be back with a weigh-in. Okay, 22 birds total. We have all of our ounces. And I'm gonna add up every single one of them in front of you with an abacus. No, I'm not. Here's a sampling of the birds. Grand total weight is 64 pounds, 18 ounces of processed poultry. So, thanks for joining us today. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can watch us do more things, because we're always doing things. I have no idea what they will be, because sometimes your dishwasher breaks and you have to fix it right in the middle of a video. See you next time.
Do you think we should keep it like that? Oh my god. Hold on.
Give me judgment. I have to do this for tens and tens of people.